Some intended functions, as for example selling unit after carousel, are only available through hotkeys, so they won't be available on mobile. How are you planning to make it fair for everybody? Well, to start with, that's always been an unintended feature, and chances are we're removing it for set 3. Did you consider separate TFT and LOL client? I mean, sure, it's just not really possible. Do you ever plan on buffing PvE rounds? Yes. I'm 1 game away from Challenger and EUW. Nice, good luck. Good luck. I have been stuck, so I keep falling into that pattern where I'm stuck between D2 and D3 and I keep bouncing between the two because I keep testing different builds. Like, I ran an Ezreal build last night, and it's like, I know I shouldn't be running an Ezreal build, but the designer in me is like, hey, you gotta test the Ezreal build. Will you be able to play only versus mobile players? Yes, mobile and PC will play the same people, so there's no change there. Removing selling off carousel removes a good strategic mechanic. Yes, it does, but unfortunately we think that trade-off is worth. Does TFT Mobile use similar assets to Wild Rift? No. No, it actually uses just our normal League assets. What has been my favorite comp? I'm still always a big fan of 4 Electric if you can pull it off. Hey Mort, has Runon's never helped proc Blade Master? Yes, that's correct. Hope my day is good? Good, I hope your day is good too. No, mobile and PC are the same thing. They will play the same players, the same thing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam, interest. Alright. High econ game. Of course, we don't have an actual build yet. What do we want to test? It's hard to know what we're going to test with these items, so... Yay, level 2 hype train. Thank you, Masala. You did most of the work there. Any chance Karma and Soulbound bug? Unfortunately, that's not a bug. It's just unfortunate. Because technically Lucian is not dead, so... Okay, 20 gold start with a Shojin. Okay, this is probably a shadow game, if anything. Alright, we're going to lose pretty hard for a bit here. We're going to put this here for now. Okay. Will maps ever have some kind of obstacle in the middle so units could move around it? I mean, that's an idea we could do, for sure. If there's a feedback form I can fill out to encourage the selling of carousel to live on, that seems like a good strategy. It's not really strategy. It's just an option that you have that most people exercise if they know how. So, strategy usually revolves a tough decision. Whereas right now it's basically just a competitive advantage. Sell Bullard 30 gold? I don't like the full open forwarding. Can you show champions items when in carousel? We already do? Did I try Mage Crit Aatrox yet? Ooh, that's a good one. That'd be a fun one to try. Okay, there's that. 31. I believe you are aware of bugs a lot of champions have when they cast on a dead unit. Yep, that's a big one we need to fix. I once fought a 3-star Aatrox with Death Cap and Spell Crit. Yeah, that sounds great. You lost anyway and got nothing for it? Yeah, but now I have a 2-star Nasus that I wouldn't have had. So at least when I finally start to go, I'll at least have some sort of army. You don't see your own items during carousel. Is that intended? No, it's not intended. That is a bug. What are the new 6 traits? The only new one is Woodland. The rest are just buffs to existing ones. Your channel really grew in the past few months? Yeah. Right now, this is mostly just because Milk did a raid, which was nice. Although I just got YouTube partner, so that's pretty sweet. Did you know about the bug where Vigard does not always double cast when you have 6 mages? That's the same bug. All of the things we're describing is basically what I'm calling spell resolution on dead units. So... Has your team thought about making summoner spells consumables like Nico's help? Yes. We don't really like that idea, though. It turns it into a weird APM game where we want to keep it more strategy-based. So, no real plans to do that right now. Should my Little Legends cross over to TFT Mobile? Yes, they will. Any way to change buff Ranger synergies to be more viable? Rangers are plenty viable right now. I'm not too worried about Ranger viability. Will TFT Mobile Beta be out in February? Nothing I can announce here. Alright, it'd be trolly of me to start getting another Shojin. Scion wouldn't be a bad pickup because we're trying to make Shadow. Alright, I'm gonna go for the trolley build, and we're gonna start trying to build another Shojin. Can Runon's Hurricane Bolts crit? They do the damage of the base attack, so no. How about the bug that when someone focus Singe, that champ becomes bad? Yeah. That's intentional. I got a bug recently with enemy unit on my field. I got an extra unit. Yep. We are working on that bug. We are aware of that one. Do you think Warwick is good after last buff? I think he's better. I think he's probably where a 1 cost should be, though. Like, I still wouldn't run him that much. So... I sent you a log DM on Twitter. Did you see it? Yes, I did. Like I said, I always see messages, even if I don't respond to them. Favorite Freljord Arena? I like the dark one. Is there a way to counter the extra unit on board when you pick an item from Carousel and the back slots are full? Nope. That's intentional. Ooh, that's a big Ezreal. A lot of 2 costs. Does multiple Iceborne Gauntlet stack at all? No. It probably should be a unique item. Okay, Shadow. Level, hit that. Now we have 3 Shadow at least. Why is Freljord Arena pay to win? It's not. Hey, Mortdog, any thoughts on making Champion Skin Little Legends for Gold Plus rewards? Not for Little Legends, no. As we've mentioned, Little Legends is our only monetization stream, so probably going to keep it that way. We'll make something else for Ranked. What's the internal cooldown on the Ranger attack speeds buff? Even at 4 Rangers, it takes almost 5 seconds. No, it takes 3 seconds. There's no internal cooldown. The buff says every 3 seconds it checks. So it takes 3 seconds for it to check. So it is every 3 seconds, check if you get double attack speed for 3 seconds. Do I have any more updates on ranked rewards? Not that I can share in my stream. Does Runon's Hurricane Bolt proc Berserker Cone? Yes, I believe so. Will Season 1 ranked rewards come before Set 3? That is the plan. Will Senna 3 damage on hit be getting buffed? Yes. I'm actually working on that for 10-3 right now. The numbers I'm trying out, this is a trial, is her buff duration goes down from 5 seconds to 4 seconds, but the damage becomes 25, 65, 100. So basically it's like a more concentrated burst of damage. It's here. Oh, we got it. 2 Shojins. Oh, this is so troll. But we're doing it. 100 seems like a lot, though? Yeah. I mean, that's the idea. But that's Senna 3. If you get Senna 3, you deserve it. Another Malzahar. What are the buffs to Malz? Malzahar minions now scale with level. So instead of 250, 250, 250, it becomes 250, 300, 400. So, well, I think we win this round. If you've seen a Twitter message but didn't respond, does that mean you will never respond? Probably. I get way too many. Like, I cannot possibly respond to all of them. I would not be able to do my job. Will set 3 also have a 7G unit? You'll have to wait and see. What are you cats doing? Okay, that's nice. The issue right now is we need a front line. I mean, I guess I can do this for now. Can you check your Leona? It has 100% AP. Sorry, I'm looking. Hang on. Oh, yeah, we need... You're right. Yeah, we need to check that checkbox that says does not scale with AP. You're right. Yep. Good call. I'll fix that. I'll get that fixed for 10-3. Good call. Ugh. Is it intended for Jeweled Gauntlet to be unique? Yes, because having more doesn't really do anything. So currently that is intended. Alright, well now we can ditch the Nautilus thing. We'll just do this for now. Alright, so 6 Shadow. I'm actually a little cautious about this buff. I think actually this buff might have been a mistake, because it's going to make Shadow Lux kind of an even more Exodia win condition. But at the same time, I want 6 Shadow to be playable without the Lux, so it's kind of a tough problem. Is Yasuo going to be 7G with Project, Battle Boss, Odyssey, Nightbringer? No. No. Thoughts on Jax and Yi at the moment? I think Jax is a little bit of a disappointment. I think he just kind of feels like a body more than he does actually something you'd ever put items on. Yi, on the other hand, I think Yi can definitely be a carry. The problem with Yi is just you kind of need RFC to make him work, which isn't great, so... Really? There was one right here you could have taken. I wanted the Vigar. Does Static Shiv have an internal cooldown? No, it does not. Please Teemo for next Poison Champ. Yeah, I want Teemo in the game real bad. Swimmable Toast, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Like, I can't do that from memory. I keep trying to tell you, I get too many. I probably looked at it, thought about it, and then moved on, unfortunately. Do we level to 7? I think so. Are you working on a Twitch fix where he ults units on the other board? Yes. That one's hilarious, but bad. Have you thought about making Shadow 246? Yes. Shadow is 246. Basically, 2 would be nothing. It would be like a 20% damage bonus, which is why we did not do that. Alright, if we don't hit Malzahar 2, this is going to be really depressing. So the Twitch bug is Twitch's ult gives him extra range, and it is possible in rare circumstances for that ult to hit people on other boards. Okay, that was everything but the Malzahar. Yeah, and so if that person with the Twitch has poison and hits the other board, it's possible for them to poison the other boards. Did you guys ever consider a champion status legacy within the community when converting into a unit? For example, making some fan favorites. Are you talking about like old champions? Will Senna plus Berserker bug get fixed where she ulties and the Berserkers move before the ulti finished and they don't get the buffed? Sadly, that's not a bug. That's just champion spells can miss, which is the truth. So, level 5, and we lost. That's depressing. Alright, Lunar's not actually doing anything for me right now. We need to hit the Malzahar, and we need to hit the Yi. Three RFC on Twitch? Oh god, that will make it worse. Any thoughts on making lore units? So again, we don't really have the resources like Champion Team does to make all new champions and models that look really good. So we will probably be piggybacking off Champion Team's work for a while. Will we ever have changes to the map? Not like hexes or map extension, but more like the terrain itself? Possibly. Nothing planned right now. Don't need more Sennas. I don't want Senna Lucian or Senna 3. I don't really want Karma, but I'll grab it for now. Alright. The other thing that I will say is going to be hard for testing 6 Woodland today is it seems like a lot of people on PBE are trying to do it, so makes it hard to fill that out, but how do you feel about elemental hexes overall? I think they did good. I think they added some variety. I think not as much as I would have liked. I think Ocean people play around really well, but that's about it. I feel like the others are just kind of there. So I do wonder if the effect should have been stronger. But overall, pretty happy. What's the shiny thing on my string that glows up randomly? That's probably you hit top 4, is usually when people ask that question. It would be cool if the little legends from a losing player to teleport. Agreed. Agreed. That is something I'd love to see. Why 6 sums nerfed? They weren't nerfed, Knucklehead. They were buffed. But we actually reverted the buff. The number went down, but the buff also applied to the summoners themselves, which is a massive buff. And it was actually too strong, which is why we pulled it. I don't really want Karma upgrades to Karma 2. Well, I mean, I'm not going to be weaker. It's like, if it's there, I'm going to use it. Not getting this Malzahar, though, is really irking me. Let's see. I went for 6 Woodland like 10 times before I gave up. Yeah, it's not something you can reliably chase, which is why we're not that worried about it. Can you explain how Runons works with melee units? Basically, they have to be in the front cone of you. You attack something, and then it tries to choose a nearby unit nearby and also attack them. So yes, Runons cannot attack backwards. I mean, at least Karma's keeping Malz alive. What does 6 Woodland do? It copies all the Woodland units. Has the team ever considered making an item that makes certain hexes unavailable to be used for bad positioning? Oh, that's an interesting one. I had not considered that, actually. That's an interesting one. Alright, Vigar, I guess? Actually, Dragon's Claw wouldn't be bad. I think I'm gonna take Dragon's Claw. Is there a new woodland unit? No, there is not. That's the Hextech mechanic, but on hexes? No. Imagine if, like... So the way this would work, and I'm just brainstorming now based off this idea someone just pitched me. But imagine if we gave you an item, and you were allowed to place it on the board, like you place it here, and nobody is allowed to use that hex for the rest of the game. I am putting it on Nasus because I'm going to probably delete Nasus at some point. So basically, if you're level 9, it's better to put in 9 Woodland Champs. I mean, if you have 9 Woodland, I suppose, but that's still 9 1-cost units with mediocre ults, so I'm not sure that's the right call. Nice. Mort, my man, I swear to God, if you don't include Blood Moon, Darkstar, or Deathsworn skin lines, I will be sad. Well, hopefully we don't make you sad. Alright, level 8 with lots of gold. Still haven't hit Malzahar. We did hit Yi, though. Okay. So now we have to take out the Karma. Now we have 6 Shadow. Okay. So now it's we need to hit the Malzahar and we need to get better tanks. I don't... 6 Warden... Or excuse me, 2 Warden is really good. I don't know if that's worth getting rid of. But yeah, 6 Shadow is going to be pretty strong. Does Senna on hit scale with Shadow bonus? Yes, it does. Do you think the Death TFT player would consistently win games if they were in the lobby with top players? No, I think top players, they're all good, so... I think there's a lot of variance when it comes to that. Okay, I have to roll and find the Malzahar before it's too late. Or we could hit Yi 2 before Malzahar 2, because that'll be a thing. Karma gives me Mystic? Yeah, you're right. Alright, I'll get rid of Warden. I shall trust the team. Triple Shojin Malzahar. Except it's 1 star. Alright. You go away, you come here. You go here. You get this, and this. And you get this. Like, I'm actually super salty about this Malzahar situation. Why does Frozen Heart work on Olaf? We checked and it doesn't. It plays the effect over his head, but it does not slow his attack speed. Was what we found when we checked. Oh, sneaky troll, I'm so sorry. Oh, come on! I have passed so many kindreds, it's actually stupid. Pivot, transition to woodland? A little late for that, folks. Take Woodland Lux to deny? Yeah, that might have been a play. But then I couldn't get Shadow Lux for the memes. Why not make 6 Woodland 2 clones? Because that was way too weak. Here's the thing. We've scenario tested the 6 Woodland thing. We're not worried about the power level. I mean... I mean... I... 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 Yeah, alright. Yeah. Yeah. No Malz 2, but Shadow Lux and Yi 2. Seraph's is ideal here. Not gonna get it, that's fine. I'll probably take QSS. Mage Cap would have been smart too, actually. Damn it. Yeah, Mage Cap, because I could have at least gone 3 Mage. Yeah. Okay, move, cat. I can't see. Alright. 8 Shadow. Seems legit. That Master Yi is critting for 900. Alright, well... I think we're going to hold for a turn or two, and then we'll roll and see if we can hit the Lux. Swap 2 Shadow for a better front line? Yeah, but it's more fun to run 8 Shadow. Like, I'm just kind of having fun at this point. I have way too much health, so we are not at risk of losing. I mean, last round, Lux didn't even start casting. Boop. Boop. Yeah, like, these aren't really close. Reed must answer question, sorry. Would you be able to tell me if the pool party skin would have fit in set 3, or is it way too jokey of a skin line? I think it's probably way too jokey, would be my answer. Six Shadow seems a bit broken. Yeah, I kind of agree. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. I mean, we're level 9. We have everything. Alright, people might die this turn, so I guess we roll. Yi 3? Amumu? I'm just gonna buy everything legendary. Malzahar? Maybe? Shadow Lux? Oh no, we lost! JK. No, didn't hit anything. Alright. Lux, where are you going? Close one. Okay, come on. Goodbye, Malz. You shall remain on the bench as punishment for your atrocities. Alright, well, this one was close. Yi 3 before Malz 2. I have Zephyr. Bam. Zephyr this. Look at that. Look at that pro play right there. This game was nice. Nice.